Good morning, my lovies. It is time for the fitness content that no one asked for. So a new part of my routine is creatine. So I just do a little bit in a cup. I have my I only have a half teaspoon measure, so I do 2 of these, which makes it a full teaspoon. This one didn't come with its own scooper. It was super cheap. It was like $8 at one of those fitness stores. Then I have my blender thingy. I blend it up all nice and good. And then I just down it. I will say that after it was technically like day 1 because it had been 24 hours since I took my first dose. That I definitely worked out way harder yesterday than usual. Gross. It is a little gritty. So, that's done. Today I'm feeling a little icky. Not sure why. So instead of doing almond milk in my morning protein shake, I'm doing just plain water. So my morning protein shake is PB Fit. And this might change sometime soon because I've been drinking the protein coffee from Chike for so long that like it doesn't taste like chocolate anymore. So I do 1 scoop of the peanut butter fit and 2 scoops of the Chike protein coffee. I prefer to buy this at Sam's Club, which not my favorite place to go. I actually need to check and see if Costco has that same kind. Because when you buy it from their website, you get only, I want to say like 1 pound. I want to say you get like 20 ounces instead of the 27 ounces that you get in that bag. So I very much prefer, if I can, to get it from a bulk location. And that's my morning protein. I usually put this on ice, and that's my morning routine, trying to get fit before 40. I will say, like I was saying a little bit ago, that when I worked out yesterday, I was able to do a full hour length cycling class at pretty high intensity for me. And I was able to do a set of abs and didn't die. So I definitely feel like the creatine is making a difference, and it's giving me the ability to work out harder and feel stronger. So there's that. I did a lot of research on, I'm lying. I'm a liar. I did not do that much research on creatine. It seems relatively harmless. I am going back and forth with about a pound of weight, which I think is water weight, over the last like 48 hours or whatever. But I was fully prepared for that, and I managed to get back down to my regular weight yesterday at some point after a really intense workout, sweating, and a sauna. And also I've lost so much weight compared to what I was doing before, that I think that it's fine, especially because I've been on a GLP-1, which in my case is Wegovy, for quite some time. I left that open. Like I said, I've been on a GLP-1 for quite some time, and watching all of the celebrities on the internet get skinny and be like super frail and all of that kind of freaked me out a little bit. So I decided that I needed to add fitness into my routine because up until now, I have been just, you know, eating less. And it's taken me 40 years of my life to even be in a place where I care about fitness. So my birthday is coming up in like 20 days or whatever. And I really wanted to make an active effort to learn about fitness and try to figure it out because it's extremely complicated. I don't think people give enough credit to how much energy and time it takes to wrap your mind around eating better, properly eating enough protein is insane, especially when you are on a GLP-1. I do not want to eat some days at all. And so when you're telling me I need to get, in my case, 175 grams of protein, there's no fucking way. Like, at this point in my life, on a GLP-1, I don't feel that it's possible. I'm going to continue doing research, but I have yet to see anybody talk about the fact that they're a bodybuilder and on a GLP-1. I don't think that those two things are possible. I don't know that I have the commitment and the dedication to actually become a bodybuilder. But what I do know is that a part of me since I was a very little girl has wanted to be muscular. And I think that it's mostly because I'm built large. Like, I feel like a brick bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm also starting to get a little bit of a butt, which you couldn't see before because there was so much fat in so many places on my body. So one of the things that I do is I keep my stupid Fitbit on, and I work from home, which makes it even more difficult because that average 8,000 steps a day that you're supposed to get hardly ever happens for me except for on my days off. So I'm gonna buy a walking pad. I'm really careful about what I eat, and I'm gonna continue to document my journey. And although this content usually doesn't do particularly well for me on this page, I'm gonna post it. It needs to go somewhere. So yeah, that's it. That's my morning routine. I drink my coffee while I'm on the road. Today there is a discount nutrition that's opening today in Tempe, and they're having like a big sale, and I want to buy some supplements. So I purposefully waited and only bought this little teeny tiny thing of creatine because I wanted to make sure that I could get to this sale and get the things that I need for a highly discounted rate. So that's it. Thanks for hanging out with me and talking about health and fitness as a plus size person trying to transition to a muscular person. It's going to be a journey, and I hope you guys come along for the ride. Thanks. Bye.